Last week, I had a doctor's appointment to go to, and on my way, I received a invite text from somebody by the name of Ryan, who was possibly be my son. I was like in shock when I found out that he could be my son. And I had a relationship with Ryan's mother. It was brief, and I had no idea that she had gotten pregnant and that she had a son by me. I hadn't seen her in over 30 years, probably. I really want a DNA test to see if I'm really his father, because there's been a lot of other men that she's been with that we don't really know who. He asked me where I was at. He came to my appointment after I was done there, and when he got out of the car and I came out of the building, and we hugged each other, and I gave him the tightest hug he could ever feel. He looks just like me, except a little taller than me and a little bigger bone than I am. And I guess he gets that from his mother's side. I could tell that he has my features of my family, and we hope that he is my son. He's a good guy. I like him too. And if he's not my son, I'd still be in his life. I felt like I had an empty space in my heart. I feel his pain that he went through growing up, and without knowing who his father is and everything like that. We got together on a Friday of last week, and we've been together ever since then. I was currently living in another place, and I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna move in with Ryan and try to be a good father to him and teach him stuff. And I've been out of his life 28 years, and now that I'm gonna be in it, everything's gonna be a lot better.
You found him just last week. How did that come about?
So, as you know, Steve, I am a process server, and on my own time, I was able to get his name, his full name, his date of birth, and skip traced his information. And I found that he had a social media account. So I decided, hey, this could be my dad, because he looks like me. So I reached out to him, started messaging him, and we just took it from there.
And so when you meet him, do you get a feeling like, oh my God, this is my dad?
Yeah, my heart started beating really fast. Like, I was just like, even when I saw him in person, I was just like, oh my God, you look just like me.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and to be quite honest, Ryan, when I look at him, I see a strong resemblance. I hate to say that because I don't want to get your hopes up and then, turns out he's not your dad. But I think most people, when they look at that, they can see that there is a resemblance between you and him.
Genetics don't lie. Science doesn't lie. So.
Well, the DNA test is, 99.99%.
Yeah.
So you meet him, and what do you talk about? Do you like, hey, if you're my dad, how come you weren't in my life? Or, like, how does that go down?
I started asking him questions like, where were you? Did you try to look for that person that gave birth to me? And he told me, yes, he did, but he couldn't locate her. I guess she had moved on with somebody else.
Right.
And she told him at the time, before I even existed, that she could not have any more kids and that she was fixed.
Yeah.
So then I asked him, okay, so would you like to go and have a coffee together? And he said, yes, I'll take hazelnut creamer. I said, oh my God, me too. I drink.
Well, that's it. We don't even need to get to the DNA test.
Yeah.
So now on the tape, he says he's moving in with you.
Yes, he is.
Aren't you going a little faster, buddy?
How
about,
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm saying, like, how about finding out if he is your father instead
Well,
of...
we haven't took any steps yet.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, because, the last thing you want is some guy moving in with you, and then he turns out he's not your dad.
Yeah, or he could be a rapist or a killer.
Those are all strong possibilities here on the Steve Wilkos Show.
Right?
Let's bring David into the VCC. When this young man comes to you and says, hey, you might be my father, what was your feeling?
In shock, couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I had no idea that I had another child.
Yeah, and you have other children?
I have one.
Yeah. Do you want Ryan to be your son?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I already love this boy.
But I'm just going to say this. The whole moving in thing has got to be contingent on you actually being his biological father.
Yeah.
It has to be,
Yes.
because,
Yes.
you know, if you guys move in together, he's not your dad. I'm sorry, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's find out. The DNA test came back, David, that you are Ryan's father.
Yes! I told you! All right.
Just to explain it, you were in different rooms until the reveal of the DNA test. Obviously, a very emotional moment. Listen, can you guys hear me? No.
Yeah,
Oh, you can?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, there we go. You know, David, I can't even imagine being in your shoes and discovering you have a son, 28-year-old son, never had any idea. Like I said, I think Ryan is a good guy. I hope that things work out for the two of you. What do you want to say, Ryan, now that you know that this is your father? You've never had one, and now you got a dad.
I'm lost for words. And I'm just happy that you guys are here.
Thank you, guys.
I hope you'll give us an update on how things are going, getting to know each other, moving in together. We'd certainly like to know how that went. And if we do have you back on, David, we do want to see the gash the stash. Okay?
Okay.
Cut that thing off. All right, good luck to you guys.
All right.
Take care.
All right, thank you, Steve.
I was right.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.